want to welcome you to Master Your Metabolism, this podcast, and I'm your host, Sean Vaso, the developer of the 16 Hours for Life program. And I am so excited to have Eugenie with us today. She's going to talk about how she did this amazing job of turning her health around, her metabolism around, lost a lot of weight, and also, as far as the health is concerned, did some quite miraculous things with some other issues that she had. So, Eugenie, as I said, very excited to have you here. Tell us a little
Thank
bit
you for
more.
inviting me, Sean.
It's always great speaking to you. And also, wow, next level for our conversation is actually making a recording and getting our conversation out there. So it's really, really exciting. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. Where you're from, what do you do for a living? Who is Eugenie Loubser?
Okay, Eugenie Loubser, I is an extrovert that talks too much, so you need to manage the talk time.
I will, I
Um,
promise.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much. No, I am a specialist financial coach. I specialize in certain aspects like dementia, financial planning, and divorce planning, and all the other stuff that financial advisors do. So yes, I choose to work. I say to people when they ask me when are you going to retire, then I say 14 days before my funeral. Because if
Okay.
you love what you do, and it's the same for you, Sean, if you are so passionate about what you
Yeah.
do, time and age is irrelevant.
Yes.
But yes, let me talk to you about my journey.
Mm.
I currently live in Durbanville in Cape Town,
Yeah.
and I'm a Cape Townian by birth, so I am happy to be back in the province. But um, my weight gain started when I was diagnosed with MS at the age of 31.
Wow, that's early
And
for an MS diagnosis, isn't it?
you know what? I had episodes much earlier. I remember that I fell down a flight of stairs at the
Mm-hmm.
age of 13.
Yeah.
Nobody could explain what happened, and I was weak in my legs and stuff like that. So um, my parents took me to a doctor that said they have no explanation for what happened to me, because a couple of days later everything was normal. So that happened at the age of 13, and then when I expected my second child, I really got very, very ill,
Mm.
quite late in the trimester of my pregnancy, and could not find the answers.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with me? And then at the age of 31, I went blind overnight,
Wow.
and
Yeah,
I
that
was
must have
then
been
living in
scary.
Bloemfontein. And
Mm.
scary as a single parent,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that I have to provide for my girls all
Oh.
by myself without any financial support. Um, I have to mention it here, Sean, is that my journey in faith started at that time, where I realized that um, without God, I'm not going to be able to do this. So
Yeah.
I went to see a doctor. They diagnosed MS,
Mm-hmm.
multiple sclerosis. And I was taken into hospital, and the way they treated it at that stage was with like 5 milligrams of cortisone injected intravenously,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and that obviously caused a huge weight gain. What I've
Yeah.
experienced is that when I got home, that was normally 3 or 4 days in the hospital, and when I got home, I had this immense craving for sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I would finish a pack of Cook Sisters in one go. But I picked up a lot of weight, and in the end, I weighed 118 kgs
Yeah.
and was absolutely at loss as how and where to start
Mm.
getting my weight in control again.
Yes.
So I was desperate. I was desperate. If I can tell you all the different diet methods, the money that I've spent on diet pills and all the things that I try to
Mm.
do to lose weight, it is a lot of money.
Mm.
And I
And not
just
just,
never
yeah, not just the money, all the frustration I can imagine of trying things
the
and
main
it,
thing
it
the main
doesn't
thing
work.
the thing is, Sean, it makes you feel like a loser. You are
Sure.
constantly telling yourself negative feedback. You know, uh,
Mm.
I was I was in my workplace extremely driven and successful, and all of a sudden facing with my own dilemma, and I cannot control myself. So I then went on various diets, Atkins diet, you name them, South Beach diet, and managed to lose some weight.
Mm.
The sad thing about that is that, you're successful, but then the moment you go back to your program to eat, you pick up the weight.
Mm.
So, but yes, I need to compliment myself here because I managed to lose weight from 118 to about 100 kilograms.
Wow.
And then
Good
I got
going.
stuck there.
Mm.
I could not help myself to lose. And that's when I actually went to my hairdresser and
Yeah.
your advert was up in a window. And I
Right.
said, and I saw, oh my word, this
Mm.
girl is just another version of herself. And I said, what
Yeah.
did you do? And she said, well, this is the diet program. And then obviously my life changed on the 21st of July 2022
It's
when
been a
I
while,
enrolled
right?
in
And
my
we'll,
first.
yeah, and
It's, it's been it's
we'll
been a
talk about that.
while.
Yeah.
But sure, yeah, from 100 kgs, I currently weigh 75 kgs.
Amazing. Let's talk about your experience, and your journey.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done really well. You started off on your own, going from the 118 to 100, and then you got stuck there. Fortunately, you came across Tanya, that's right, where my ad was up, and your hairdresser. And then you decided you're going to trust this process and actually join the 16 Hours for Life program. Talk to me about how was those first weeks for you? Was it easy joining the program and then getting used to how the program works? How did you experience that?
The program is extremely positive in the sense because I think accountability is the key to the success of this program. If
Mm-hmm.
you belong to a group where you meet people with the same problem that you have, and you can actually, we sort of, became a group, so we supported one another. You could
Mm-hmm.
ask each other questions, but you felt like, you're facing this together.
Yeah.
So the fact that I had to be at my computer every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock in the evening, and I had to be accountable for what did I do with the knowledge you gave me the past week.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
Wonderful. Yeah.
that to me was like the key. I think the success of your program,
Mm.
because the bottom line for people like myself and many other people out there struggling with their weight is the fact that they cannot help themselves.
Mm. Mm.
And the accountability, the fact that you have someone else monitoring you makes you feel that you want to perform, you want to partake in this program, you want to make it work, and you need to give feedback.
Mm.
So that accountability is extremely important.
Okay, wonderful. And then also being part of a group, right? Just having people support you along the way and also learning from their experience and knowing that you're not the only one that's making the progress, making the effort. And it really is effort changing habits, right? It's not easy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's, I think,
Absolutely.
maybe stepping back. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. When you got to your 100 kgs and you just couldn't get past that, yeah, I would hazard a guess that it was probably something habitually that you were doing that you probably didn't see or that didn't even come up for you that caused you to get stuck at that number, and to be able to change habits. How does that sound to you?
Yes. Well, I think the most important thing is that you sort of lose faith in yourself. You've tried so many times, you've failed so many times, and you get to a place where you say, well, it is what it is,
Mm. And you kind
desperately
of give up,
unhappy.
right? You give up.
Not really give up.
Mm.
Not really give up, but you're at a place where you say, "I'm stuck. I don't see the end of
Mm.
the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know how to help myself." And then I joined the program, and
Yes.
the way that I was guided to understand what is happening inside my body sure was on the chronometer where I could fill in that
Mm.
I have eaten today a salad and it's spinach and tomato and whatever. And when I filled in that food, I could actually go and tap on that food,
Mm-hmm.
spinach, and I could see what it is that spinach does for my body.
Mm.
And all of a sudden, all of this just is so exciting because you understand what your body needs and what to feed your body. So
And
no,
such
I
an,
was
and
that to
such
me was
yeah,
an absolute game changer.
such an important part of making any decision and changing the way that we think about
Absolutely.
food and act with food is education, is getting the right knowledge. Um,
Yes.
mm,
If
yeah.
you understand that now it's not a diet anymore, it's a lifestyle. Now it
Yes.
becomes something that I am invested in. I
Mm,
want to know, and at this stage, I have to add that my MS, I am on quite serious treatment for my MS,
yeah.
and uh, yeah, for me, it is manageable because you can never be cured from MS.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, understanding what my body needs to build
Mm,
new cells.
mm,
For interest's sake, I went on a 4-day fast. So
mm-hmm.
I researched what's happening inside of my body when I fast that long,
Sure.
and I actually discovered because I always wondered the fat that we lose, how does that disappear? How does it go out?
Mm-hmm.
And to understand that it's actually broken down and that you exhale it in your, as
Amazing, right? Yeah. 80% of your
that
weight loss comes actually through breathing out.
absolutely.
Carb
Absolutely. So for me, I
carbon
felt like,
out.
okay, well, now it makes sense to take up running. Now, for
Yeah.
the first time, exercise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Amazing. Give us
but
a bit
when
of an update. Give us a bit of an
I
update
went to
on where
see
you are with your MS and how your MS got better, right? Through changing your relationship with food.
absolutely. So MS, I was diagnosed at the age of 31 with MS. I went blind the first time. I have been in a wheelchair for 2 months. You
Yeah.
never know whether you're going to recover or not.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Must be very
But
anxious.
I usually had a relapse once a year,
Okay.
always in January or February.
Yeah. Interesting.
And the
Yeah.
only way they can treat me is with cortisone. And cortisone intravenously stop the MS immediately.
Okay.
And you regain your sight or you can walk. It takes me a little while and I can walk again. So, but the cortisone is now causing uh, heart failure. That's the
Yeah.
side effect of the prolonged use
Mm.
of cortisone. So my doctor was desperate to get me out of that.
Yeah.
So, but then when I started on the program, I went to see my neurologist,
Mm-hmm.
and I do an MRI scan, one
Mm-hmm.
hour and 20 minutes every year.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and it came out and he said to me, Eugenie, it's unbelievable. I didn't tell him about the program. He just said, I am happy to say that this is quite extraordinary. Your MS is Navida. Now, Navida
Mm.
is the word to say that it's Christmas in your body.
Yeah. Okay.
He was so
Wonderful.
impressed with me. I can never stop the treatment ever, but
Yeah.
I haven't had any relapses in the past 3 years, which shows that if your
That
body
is
is
wonderful.
healthy,
Yeah.
if your
Yeah.
body is healthy, if you feed your body the right food,
Mm.
then absolutely, you know, your body can help itself.
Yeah. Amazing.
So the
Amazing.
fatty
Yeah.
liver disease is gone. The fatty liver disease is completely gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, I am just like super healthy.
Yeah. Amazing. And talk to me about, I mean, you mentioned earlier that you obviously are very busy, and I know from personal experience, trying to get a hold of you is not always that easy because you are really, really engaged in your business. Talk to me about vitality and energy. How did that shift work for you after getting through the carbohydrate restriction and then getting fat adapted? How did you experience that the energy, the added and the consistent levels of energy that one would feel?
Sean, that's a very important question you're asking me because people with MS, if you
Mhm.
get together a group of MS people, the one thing about MS is that you wake up in the morning after 8 hours of sleep and you are tired. It's
Yeah.
a tiredness that's inside your head,
Mhm.
that fogginess, that really difficult to concentrate. And I learned to live with that by changing the way that I approach my workload every day. But since I've been on the diet, I really have this abundant supply of energy. I
Amazing.
really feel it. And you know what? If it's Christmas and I eat the wrong stuff, I can feel that I'm back to that place of complete tiredness. The
Yeah.
moment I correct my diet,
Mm.
I'm back full of energy and I
Yeah.
can function
And
for hours on end.
yeah, and what you are saying is so important because we talk about metabolic flexibility is
Yeah.
our body's ability to process sugars, get rid of it, and then quickly switch back over to be fat adapted and burning fat as our primary source of fuel. And that's really what you're talking about, right? Is if you actually put in a lot of sugar, your body immediately feels it. You pick it up because you've been eating cleanly for a long time, cleanly being the operative word, not all of those starches and sugars, and your body feels it immediately. And that's what you're saying. And that is that metabolic flexibility, which is just so good for us to have. It just helps us to be so much more healthy, and not just physically, but our cognitive clarity, energy,
Absolutely.
all of that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because, Sean, you know what? It is Christmas. And to tell people that's overweight and that's addicted to food for some or other reason, I just want to say this. When we started the second group,
Yeah.
I one day suggested that we call ourselves, let's start the AA cycle, where it's say, I am addicted to sugar and I've been clean now for 63 days,
Sure.
because
Yeah.
that is in essence what it is.
Yeah.
But you will enjoy a glass of wine and you have trifle at Christmas and you will have that. The beauty of this diet now is on the line is to say, I know what I'm doing wrong
Yeah.
and I know how to correct that. Because come the 3rd of January every year, I go on chicken breasts and salad until I have dropped all the 2 or 3 kgs that I picked up until I'm back to
Mm.
my old weight.
And you
And
really, what
Sean,
you are saying
what's
is really
very true.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but what you are saying is very, very important. Is I think most people, the overwhelming majority of people having gone through the program, works out what works for them within the ambit of the principles that we
Mm,
teach. So for you, it's
mm,
you know your
yeah,
formula, and that makes decision making around food and what we eat so much easier because we do guilt-free decision making. If you're going to have a great Christmas, for instance, and you're going to have a beautiful dessert that's your traditional family dessert, then you do that because you know what you are doing to your body, and you know what you're going to do after to make sure that you actually rectify the situation
absolutely.
again. So it's guilt-free eating. We've got all the tools. A lot of people talk about being
Yes,
liberated,
yes,
the liberation from not
yes,
knowing how
yes.
our body responds, and it really gives control. That's what we talk about. take back control of one's health?
Sure, what you miss is really what I missed very much is the fact that the way that I feel, the control that I can exercise to not go overboard. I
Mm,
never, ever want to go back to that Eugenie that just kept on eating the wrong stuff. It's important now for me to get back and that feeling, that feeling that I experience to be in control. I can choose. I can choose to break the rules, but I can also choose to get back on the program,
yeah.
and that I crave the
Mm,
healthy eating.
yeah. That's amazing, isn't it? You really crave it because you
Yes,
miss it, because you love the way that your body feels when it's
yes,
properly fueling your body.
yes.
Now, Eugenie, thank you very much for sharing all of your story. And what I'd really love for you to do is just, if you can, share what you think are really valuable tips for anybody listening to this. Doesn't necessarily have to join the program for that matter, but just say people are interested in making better food choices, living healthier. What would you say is the one or two things that people really should consider um, to just make a difference in their lives, just be a little bit healthier than what they are today?
Well, Sean, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. Part of the program that I did with you is that I actually got the craving under control
Mm-hmm.
because it's the cravings that is the trigger to not keep with the program or to start eating again the foods that you're not supposed to eat. So, once with that craving under control, we also know that sugar and the damage sugar does to your body. If you are now in diabetes type 2 situation, then your body is already screaming at you to say, I cannot take this abuse any longer.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know that sugar plays a major role in cancer and in dementia.
Mm-hmm.
We know that when they do studies of people that develop dementia over the time, and especially the work that I do, remember that I have statistics to prove how people's health had deteriorated
Mm-hmm.
over time.
Sure.
And if someone's got a bad body mass index of 38, then I can see 5, 10 years down the line, well, they have now different health issues. I work with that in my line of work to see, it's so important to just take control of where you are
Mm-hmm.
now at, you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, to just be healthy. But the one thing that I did that really helped me a lot is that I took photos of myself
Mm-hmm.
on the 20th of July 2022, and
Yeah.
I printed that and I put it up in my walk-in cupboard.
Yeah.
And every morning when I open up to get dressed, I see myself. I see the Eugenie at 100 kgs, and I know for sure I never want to go back there.
Mm,
That is such an inspiration to me to say, there is help out there. If you can't help yourself, the program will help you.
mm,
But I mean, never go back to your bad habits.
yeah,
So to me, that was a game changer to put up that
sure.
picture. For me, it was a game changer to say that I'm healthy.
Mm,
And yes,
yeah.
am I answering your question?
Yes, you are, and profoundly so, because what I'm hearing is that you're saying that you made a decision to take back control. That's really where it
Absolutely.
starts. And
Absolutely.
and I would really want to echo that sentiment and maybe go a step further. And I think you are going to agree with me here, is that it is possible to take back control. One does not have to just accept that the body that we have right now, whether it's got ailments, whether you look at your body and you go, "Oh, I'm not exactly happy with the way that I'm looking," all of these things, we can most certainly do something about it. And the amazing thing is, it doesn't take that long. You can agree that yeah, in a couple of months' time, you can make a significant difference. And then you are
Absolutely.
simply a wonderful example of somebody that has made the change. And then, very, very importantly, you've kept the weight off, you've kept the health at the level that you want because the habits have now fundamentally changed. Your relationship with food has changed, but it all starts
Absolutely.
by telling yourself you can take back control.
Sean, when I joined you on the 23rd of July,
Mm.
2022, I did not believe that I was able to do that. You taught
Yeah.
me that. But
Yes.
you remember that Old Year's Eve in 2022, you were the first person that I sent a message to, and I said, I just want to thank you that you changed my
Oh my
life, that
God.
you gave it. Because for me, my experience is that I was locked up in a jail, in a fat jail, and I lost the key. That
Yeah.
was that was the picture in my mind, and I thank you in that message to say that you gave me the key to the jail, and that
Wow.
I'm now outside. I'm not in that jail again. I have the key. I have the control. I
Mm.
can do this, and I mean, I will forever in my life rate you as one of the top 5 people that influenced my life positively, really for the better. So thank
Wow,
you once
Eugenie.
again for that. Yes.
Thank
No,
you
but
so
that's
much for
true.
this.
That is true. You know, if you weigh 100 kgs and you try it and you cannot get rid of that,
Mm.
you do not believe there's a program, but there is.
Yeah. Eugenie, thank you so much for those very, very, very kind words. And don't forget that the hard work was done by you. You know, we can only just open the door and show somebody the way to go, but it's everybody's decision to do that. So well done and congratulations on what you've done.
A last message
Yes.
to anyone watching this is please love yourself enough to make this decision.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Eugenie. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this chat and you'd like to hear a bit more about the program, or you would just like a little bit more tips, go and have a look at the comment section below. If you want tips about being healthier, want to read a bit more about our story, 16 Hours for Life, you can go to our website. The link is in the comment section below. Go and check that out. Subscribe to our channel because you'll be seeing more of these conversations coming your way. And yeah, remember, you can master your metabolic health. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Eugenie. We'll most certainly be speaking soon in the future.